Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, as you can see, this happened in a very funny way. So let me share with you. This here is by Forever Rose. I'm sure you guys have seen them around before. I know that they do sponsor like other readers and such, but the way I got it is so funny. I will talk in a little bit about it, but so y'all know that dream I had of Anubis coming to me. So a couple days later, Forever Rose reached out to me and asked me if, they could send me a bunch of roses. I'm like, well, yeah. Like, I was like, sure. So the funny thing is that it came from Anubis's funny way of sending me a bunch of roses. So I was like, all right, I'm here for it. I like triple checked and everything. I was like, all right, you want to send me roses? By all means, send me roses. I'm going to blush right now. So here they are. This beautiful arrangement, like when I tell you, they are beautiful. Okay. They come in a beautiful velvet casing. Okay. And there's 36 of them in there. And the way they're arranged, money. The best thing about it is I don't got to water them. I don't got to do nothing with them. They last a very, very long time and they smell amazing. They smell so good, bro. So if you guys want to check out Forever Rose, they're highly recommended. I'm going to see how long they last, but a year plus, okay? And you don't got to do nothing to them. And they're absolutely gorgeous. I could not. I was like, well, damn. It's so funny how it happened. Okay? I was just like, are you kidding me? I was like, hell yeah. So the way that came about, I was just, okay. Now you're just showing off. You're just showing off now. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out their website, man, they got some pretty cool stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. And the way they smell, they're absolutely beautiful. And I would think like, the casing, but the casing is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah. Anyways, on another note, now that I'm all flushed, so embarrassing. Actually, it's not embarrassing at all, but I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like literally 2 days after I had that dream, he's like, hey, and that's why I went and bought myself flowers, because I was like, okay, you want me to buy myself flowers? I'll go buy myself flowers. And then no, this popped up and I'm like, all right, I see you. I see what you're throwing down here. So yeah, this is like everlasting love right here. Everlasting for eternity is what I just heard. Okay. So on that note, let's see what's happening. Don't mind Layla in the background. We're going to see what's going on. 444 could be significant. It's coming up again. So there's a lot of like protection going around in the collective right now. I'm going to be sipping tea. No pun intended. Okay. You're doing your thing, I feel. You're doing your thing. So let's just get a cap on the energy and see what's happening here. I can't. And then they came in and I was floored. Because they're like way more than what I expected. Like, damn. And the funny thing is I told the girl, I was like, you surprise me. And she surprised me with this motherfucking thing. I was like, okay, because I wanted it to be fluid and natural, so I didn't want to pick the arrangement. So I didn't pick the arrangement. She did. And I was like, oh my God. I was shocked. They're beautiful and they smell so good. Anyways, I gotta stop. I can't stop smelling them. I come in here in the morning and I just take a big old whiff. Oh, it sets my spirit right. I'm telling you. It sets my spirit right. Let's see what's happening. Okay, we have the 9th house. Okay, Gemini energy and Jupiter. Okay, so double Sag. All right, we have the 7th house, the Sun, and Aries. So, you guys could be dealing with a Gemini or a Sag, but there's an expansion going on here, okay? Values, traditions, Philanthropy, travel. I'm picking up travel, so some of you guys could be traveling a lot or soon. All right. So yeah, let's see what they picking up. Let's see what's happening. Oh, you guys are getting spoiled by the universe. Oh, let me tell you another story. Y'all be getting spoiled by the universe because it came in this morning. You know, I walked into work and everybody was eating donuts, and I was like, oh, I want a donut. But they didn't have any more donuts, and nobody offered me a donut. And I was like, oh, I really wanted a donut. So halfway through the day, we go to a job site, you know. I ain't going to give you many details. But the contractors, guess what they was handing out? Donuts. I was like, no way. I ended up getting my donut. I was like, oh, thanks. I love you. I was like, oh, you know, it's the simple things. It really is the simple things. Okay, so I guess he said, you want a donut, baby? I'll get you a donut, pumpkin. You just, you know, so the universe could be really catering to you at the moment, okay? On the fly, honey, on the fly. So, let's see. And I feel like y'all be in your receiving energy. For real. Collective in the receiving energy. Divine feminine. Let me receive them goods. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, yeah, the Oracle of Delphi. You want to know what's funny? When I pulled this deck out, I saw this card in my mind's eye. Super psychic, okay? You are the channeler. You are the transmitter, okay? What you get, other people can't translate. Like, we have Delphi here, right? And we have her translator. So she speaks to him, and he translates for the people. So we have the oracle, so you guys could be acting like an oracle right now. Oh, and you know what's funny? When I came home, we have the mirror. So I'll tell you something. People might have a hard time looking you in the eyes. Like, strangers, just people. There's something here intimidating about your eyes, honey. People avoid eye contact at all, by all means, and it seems a little shady. You know, why you avoiding eye contact? Or you look at somebody and all of a sudden you see them staring and then they look away. It's like, I caught that. So we have views of the ego. And we have a mirror here. There's a lot of mirroring energy going on. A ton. Okay? A lot of mirroring energy. I can't. They're so pretty. Like, every time I see them, I just want to cry. Because the way you just did that, like, you know, the way he popped out and did that, and I thought I was in love with him before. You know, I can't. Anyways, let's see. Views of the ego. So Spirit's using you as a mirror. So people have a hard time looking you in your face. Like, what do you got to hide? Yeah, the divine physician. You're a healer. You're such a healer. Or Spirit is healing you. Yeah, Queen of Roses. So okay, now you're showing off. Listen. Queen of Roses, the divine physician. Oh, yeah. You see Jesus there? Oh, he be healing. That's Archangel Raphael, too. Man. Cover me in roses. Cover me in pearls. Look how pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I cannot. You should sit me in a crown. Billie Eilish is coming. You know what's funny, too? This chair reminds me of I passed a sign today, okay? And it said, authentic Indian furniture. And then I looked, and there was 2 chairs, and the chairs looked awful a lot like this one right there. They were beautiful. I said, oh, I know what I want to get. I want to get, like, a cute-looking, cushiony, velvety throne chair, eventually, for when I read my books. So, I don't know what's going on. Spirit is sending you some healing vibes, honey. Like, spoiling. I almost want to keep that out. I'm going to keep her out there. Queen of Roses. Okay. All right, we're going to get one more. Okay. Oh, 2 more. Okay, we have the Karmic Trench. Okay, so views of the ego. Caught in the ruins. So, someone's caught in the ruins of a Karmic Trench. I don't know if somebody did you real dirty or did you real bad, but we have the community here. A community is caught in the Karmic Trench. 8 of Roses. Caught in the ruins. Oh, they watching you get spoiled or something? Y'all got to get in your receiving energy right ASAP Rocky. Especially my collective, yo. Y'all be getting in your receiving energy. Universe, I am ready to receive. And then sit back and watch the magic happen. Keep your vibration high. Eight of Roses is community. Give me one moment, because this is the karmic trench, so I feel like this is quite serious. What's this? So rejoining a group, whatever you call it, it's a community that connects you with others of like-minded people and activity. But we have caught in the ruins, karmic trench. Still more that return from past lives. You know what's even more funny too is you're simultaneously living, I don't know, your past lives are overlapping with your current life right now. That's another message I was getting today. Your past lives are literally layering on top of your current life right now. Because time is an illusion. There's no, So there's something here about your past lives. Now they're almost coming in to layer. Very strange. It's like you've come to a point in your current life right now where now they've been layered or linked in some sort of way. Like, ching, like gears. Like your past lives have been, and now you're living a layer, like in your current, you're living your current life, but there's also layers of your past life. So you guys might be getting heavy deja vu. Okay? There are many communities in each person's life and still more that return from past lives. For instance, work, family, friends, associate, caught in the ruins of the karmic trench. These are people that did you dirty in past lives too. All right. Okay. See, reawaken past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. Reawakening past life talents and disciplines. Something's being layered here. Who's caught in the ruins of the karmic trench? I guess we're going to find out, but see, it could be a hurtful, empty relationship or an unhappy, stultifying job. Negative, sabotaging belief system. These are people that may have begun in some past life. Oh. That's why your past lives are layering with you right now. Okay, this is good. So there's some sort of like karmic trench you were in a past life. Now that past life is layering on top of this life so that you can so that you can heal it. So you have gifts coming online, past life gifts, and you're also having like past life people come back being layered. So not only are you healing this lifetime, but you're also healing previous lifetime. But with views of the ego mirror karmic trench and caught in the ruins. But you're coming out as the Queen of Roses, the divine physician. So this could be healing. And the Oracle of Delphi. I feel like you got some past life business with some folks. And I feel like Spirit's using you as a mirror so that they can heal and cut out some sort of karmic pattern. We're going to see. The Oracle of Delphi. Let's see, baby. What do we got here? Okay, Shadow. Adversal ally, and trickster. They're set. And trickster energy. See, doesn't it look like past life? It looks like something's being layered. There's a shadow here. What's he holding? Oh, who this? No. No. My name is no. My number is no. What's he holding? A pomegranate? Got a pomegranate. I was looking at this picture and this painting of Hades and Persephone. Springtime's about to come about. So something layered. There's a shadow of something. Okay. Karmic trench, caught in the ruins, and there's a shadow. Unfinished business. Okay. What's the divine physician in the Queen of Roses? Pita. And you know what's funny? Imagination and visionary prophet. Nut and Geb. Wholeness. Creation of sacred purpose and divine parents. I learned about this god today. So a visionary prophet. Queen of Roses. The divine healer. See, you can see people's shadow. This is a gift from and we have wholeness. Cycles of change, planetary guardian, and spiral dancer. Again, spiral dancer. Something's coming back around again from past lives. Okay, to be healed, or you're helping people heal things. Because you see, it almost, yeah, it is a breath. There's like a breath being blown on her, and here there is a light being shown on her. So, divine parents. Now, we ain't talking your parents here. We're talking about your parents, your soul parents. Something here. Okay. Ptah? The new eon. There's music here. See, and then with, visionary prophet and imagination. With the Oracle of Delphi. Prophet energy. Okay, what's this karmic trench? With a community. It's given past life, Anubis, surrender, and enlightened heart. So the hangman, Anubis, well, here you are, babes. And Sekhmet, transformation, fierce compassion, and healer. Healer. Okay, so people are coming to you, and then we have Bast here, Bast and Sekhmet. Instinct and sensuality. So fierce compassion and healer with Anubis, surrender, a shaman. And a shaman goes and sees the shadow. Shamanism? So you guys are like shamans, like a shamanistic healer, a prophet. Able to get people out of a karmic trench. And I feel, though, that you have soul contracts with people that you've had encounters with before in past lives. So Spirit's using you as a mirror because you are the healer here. You are like the prophet, the oracle. So you might be getting annoyed, okay? Because trust me, I keep running into this one person. Annoying. So annoying. So I came back here. I'm like, why? And then he showed me mirror. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, fine then. So I surrendered it. I was like, do what you do with me. Fine. All right. I shall be your humble servant. I was like, yes, master. I shall do it. Okay. So I feel like Spirit's using you as a mirror. Maybe some things that you don't want to be a mirror to, but you are this healer. You are this prophet, this, creation of a sacred purpose. There's deep things underneath what looks surface level. There's deeper, the karmic trench. Somebody's in a karmic trench. And Spirit is using you as a mirror. So I feel like you're just surrendering to the divine purpose, the sacred purpose, which is deeper than the mundane things here. Okay? And you having to either be friendly or just show up, pretty much. Just show up when maybe you don't really want to with certain people. Okay? But we have the shadow here. Adversal ally. So you're actually an ally to these people. You're helping them heal, but they may not see it that way. They may be stuck there. They got views of the ego here. So Yeah, we have Bast. Okay. And Osiris, regeneration. Okay, instinct. Yeah, you have good instincts here. Oracle. Okay, instinct and sensuality. Holy longing. So these are people that long for something that you potentially have or long to be healed. I don't know. You got people's eyes on you. So you can see the shadow and they're both holding something. You see, it's like really, they got the same pose going on. So people could be copying you. One in the shadow, one in the light. They're longing for what you have, not knowing how you got there. Okay, because they're caught in some sort of karmic ruin. Okay, but Spirit is using you as a mirror. Even if you're like, well, I don't feel like I'm no prophet, because I know there's a lot of people that watch this, right? So you could feel like, you know, I'm just an ordinary person, but you ain't no ordinary, okay? You're extraordinary. So even when you think that you're not doing things, trust me, Spirit is working through you. Even when you're like, well, I'm not really into the whole, like, I like watching tarot and I like, you know, seeing the news and getting tea. But yeah, Spirit is definitely using you. Even if you are unconsciously aware of it, Spirit is using you. And if you are aware of it, you already know. So I feel like you're surrendering to a transformation. This has to do with the community or the people around you who you have past life ties with. And it's layering. Okay. Oh, well, we have strength. Okay. There's the ego there. All right, give me a sec. What's the other one? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So someone who's very materialistic. Views of the ego. There's the shadow. They're doing it for the wrong purpose, okay? This is somebody who is vain. Very vain. Materialistic. Does things for money only. How can I get a quick buck? How can I, you know, how can I become that? How can I make more money? So people might be viewing you and your status, maybe even. Okay? Views of the ego with this adversal ally. So it might be very, like, abrasive. Like, you might be very abrasive or coming off abrasive to certain people. Or people could be viewing you this way, like you're abrasive. They're viewing you and seeing something that they want. But it's coming from the lower self. It's coming from the shadow. Okay. 6 of Wands. Definitely Leo energy. We have the ego. 8 of Swords. Yeah, they're trapped in their head. So you got a lot of people stuck on you. Very stuck on you, wanting what you have. But they are very vain. Basic. Like they're looking at things in a very egoic and basic way. It's coming from their shadow for real. And they've done this in past lives too. These could be like your little literal enemies, unbeknownst to you, because, you know, my collective, we ain't got no enemies, but they view you as an enemy or someone to compete against. What's this healer energy? Well, there's that 8 of Cups over there. Page of Cups, so following intuitive messages. Being guided. Yeah, we have the star here too. Master healers in this collective that I'm reading for right now. Master healer. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. There are those gears. Past lives layering. Picking up where you left off is what I'm hearing. Okay. The High Priestess, Prophet, Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. Intuitive messages, being guided, being told what to say, how to say it, where to go, how to do it. King of where to go, how to do it. Okay, you're getting intuitively led by your divine parents. Okay, creation of sacred purpose. King of Wands. Okay. A visionary prophet. Well, this is definitely getting visions, honey. You're getting visions. You know. Fuck, you guys be knowing 100%. I'm telling you. You guys just be knowing. Four Scrolls, this karmic trench. Walking away and surrendering things, okay? For the sake of transformation. A healer energy. But a fierce one. Remember, so we have Set here with the Oracle. Some of the shit you say could be very to the point. Very abrasive. But they may not see it yet, but you're an ally to them. Triggering them. Healing in a way. Okay? This is like fierce compassion. Doing it out of love. Okay? There's a reason why you got selected for this type of mission, and it's because you do everything out of acts of love. You do it from the heart space, right? So even if you have to surrender and walk away from people because they're stuck in a karmic trench, they're caught in the ruins of the karmic trench, you do it out of a space of love. There's no animosity there. There's no resentment or bitterness even. And even to those who have done you wrong in the past, there's still no bitterness there. There's no resentments. It's just a clean cut. I'm going to follow what Spirit tells me to do. Obviously, we're done. So I can walk this way now and surrender it. So there's something fiercely compassionate about you. Like the tough, what is that? Tough love or tough mom love or something here. Six of Cups. These are people from the past, and this is also given past life. Four of Swords. Healing. Yeah, I feel like you are meeting or you have met. This could have been like long karmic cycles where people in your life, you know, there's some people in your life that just hated you for no reason, treated you like because they had to learn karmic lessons. So you're you're coming back and picking up where you two left off in a previous life, right? Well, that's deep. Okay. Let's see. Your boss likes you, coquette. That's another thing. That's another thing. see. This could be your boss as well. Okay, God put you in this position for a reason. You ain't going nowhere. Underestimated power. People underestimate your power because you're hired. Who said that? Spiritual royalty, I think. I forget who said it, what reader said it, but damn, that shit resonate with me. Literally being, you're hired by Spirit. Like hired by Spirit to do certain things. Okay? So, and God put you in that position for a reason. We have projection. See, people project onto you. They could even be saying something here about you're currently integrating your shadow. See, projection. There's that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. See, accuracy is outrageous because you're an oracle prophet. Healer. A master healer. Shaman. Master shamanism. Like, so this Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be a projection saying that you are like this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like, we have the Queen of Roses too, so the queens. Okay. There's just a lot of people that want to be like you or embody you, but they're not. They're doing it out of a shadowy energy. They're doing it because they project, they perceive that you're getting something, some sort of benefit from a shadowy way, like a egoic benefit. Doing it all for love. Quantum jumping and dirty looks. Dirty looks! What'd I say? Yuma, Kate, relax on the wheel there, bruh. What'd I say? Dirty looks. People can't be looking you in the eyes. For real, people can't look you in the eye. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. What says your boss likes you? What's this? Present peace. Your boss likes you. Okay? Heart chakra. Yeah. Your boss loves you. Boss man. Okay? A boss woman. Boss both of them. What's the coquette? So you have present peace. Like, this is that Anubis surrender card. Okay? The shamanism. Able to see the shadow in situations. Right? Because you're a master healer and you're overlapping past lives too. You've mastered this gift of prophecy and intuition and psychic abilities and shamanism and whatever it is that you're doing right now. You've mastered this in many lifetimes, many lifetimes, and now it's just layering until the whole soul kind of. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, ow, fuck, oops, it was itchy. Until the whole soul kind of layers upon each other, right? It's interesting. It's almost like a wheel, and like all of the dials, all of a sudden you make a line. It's crazy. What's the coquette energy? So, like I said, you're attracting just a lot of people projecting onto you, the shadow. Sent to heal them. Okay? Because they're stuck in past life karmic trenches. Oh, we have copycat. Okay, it's given this energy. See? Spiritual royalty. Honey, I posted about that this morning. This copycat energy. One's the shadow. They're literally the same pose. I've never noticed it before. The same pose. But one is holding the grapes. And I think that's a pomegranate. And Set's holding this little pomegranate, which is representative of the underworld, right? The shadow and spring. And these are grapes, which is like fertility and wealth. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, copycat. Outspoken intelligence. I told you. See, there's that Sekhmet. You guys have compassion, but you're gonna say what needs to be said because you've been instructed. Because your boss, really, I don't know, your boss obviously put you in this position for a reason. Okay, because you've been instructed to do so. I'll tell you too. Do I telling you, do I? No, I don't do it. Okay, fine. Copy paste for real. Anyways, spiritual royalty, okay? Outspoken intelligence. And coquette is the sensuality with Bast, okay? You're just a very desirable person. Right? God put you in this position for a reason. You ain't going anywhere. You ain't going nowhere, honey. Vibrational. Okay, so vibrational translation using your reality. So you're showing people, yes, okay, I knew it, okay. You're showing people the difference, vibrational difference of being in the ego. We have ego distorting the optics or the perspective. So you're showing the difference of what it is to be in your heart chakra, present peace, versus being in the shadow through the ego. Okay? Your spirit is using you as a vibrational mirror. Okay, showing people the difference between views of the ego and views of the heart. And there could be a lot of people that want to kind of take you out of there. They're caught in a karmic trench. And each time they encounter you, let go of what happened and look forward to what could happen. Okay? So, what was I saying? You just interrupted me. Oh yeah, there could be people with the views of the ego and projection that want to take your spot. Take your spot. Like really cause a lot of karmic crap by trying to, I don't even know, sabotage you so that they can replace you. And they're wondering why this copycat or this copying energy, like it's a vibrational thing. It's not just a cookie cutter copy paste and thinking that it's going to work for them. This is the thing. People will copy your look, your style, the way you speak, your personality, thinking that is what it is that's making shish work for you. But it's not. It's the vibration within. And these people are not, that's why they're stuck and caught in the ruins of the karmic trench. There's a community of people around you. And spirit is like trying to show them that it's a vibrational thing. It's an authenticity thing. It's not a cookie cutter copy paste. And that's what's going to get shit to work for me. Underestimated power. And you're not going anywhere. These people could be mad that you in their face. They sick of seeing you. They're so sick and tired of seeing you as a little reminder. Like, hey, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. What's up? And you ain't going anywhere because you're serving a purpose for them. Oh, underestimated power. Heart chakra. They're underestimating the power of your heart. Present peace, your boss likes you. Underestimated power. Well, yeah. See, you have a real gift. Because it comes from the heart. Okay? This is where your gifts lie. Right in that center, baby. Okay? I'll tell you too. This morning, I was feeling it, honey. I'm feeling them. Heart chakra blown wide open this morning. I was like, okay, hold on. It's like, hold on. And I look over to my coworker and I'm like, I just really love everything right now. Like, it was insane. It was like the dream feeling, but in this reality feeling. Or out of nowhere, too. Out of nowhere, honey. So, dang. Projection. What's the projection? This is why it's so important to do what you love. Not try and, make something work for you or force something to work for you. This is why it's so important to follow your own passions, your own love for things, your own, and people are trying to copy paste what you do, thinking that that's going to get them the results that they want. But it's not. It's whatever they love to do. What is it? And people are doing things, the way you're doing them, or getting into hobbies that you're getting into for the sake of thinking that it's going to give them some sort of result, or doing it out of envy. And that's not how you do things. So Spirit's really using you as a mirror, a vibrational mirror. Okay? Projection. So your mistakes are paradoxically creating a bright future. Dragon Rider. Okay? Your mistakes are paradoxically creating a bright future. Dragon Rider. Protection. So, spiritual royalty. So, inadvertently, you're using these projections. Shadow. It's like you're using... In what way? They got an agenda. That shit hits, bro. They got an agenda. Okay, so they're making mistakes by digging the karmic trench even more. Okay, I figured. But they're making mistakes here when it comes to you, but it's creating a bright future. They just may not see it yet, okay? These mistakes are going to end up fumbling into their path. So the mistakes in the projections could be this copycat energy, or this copy paste, or this envy, jealousy, digging the karmic trench, caught in the ruins, and they're so focused on you that I feel like they stumble into their divine purpose or into their authentic self, trying to catch up to your energies, they're trying so hard to catch up, but they end up fumbling into themselves. Does that make sense? These people's mistakes and projections onto you, because they study you so hard, they're accidentally finding their path. So that's kind of like the sacred trickster, which I did see a coyote today, representing the sacred trickster. So that's why you're a fierce, you operate out of fierce compassion, because you know you have to be a warrior in order to do this task. Because there are people that they really study you. They really are focused on you. And you have to have the right mindset and the right heart space to be able to not only deal with that energy, but also not fire back. Does that make sense? Not fire back, because it's for a purpose. It's for a higher calling, a higher purpose. That's the reason why it's happening. Okay? A lot of people will fire back from the ego, right? So there's not very many who can take on the task of doing this exact thing. This is why you're such a strong intuitive, why you're such a strong prophet, why you're such a strong shaman. You need to be able to see through the shadows, see through the layering, to see the higher picture in all of this. Because if you're someone who could not see through the layers, see the shadow, and really just the layers of everything, you couldn't take on the task, because you would react instead of observe and then act. Okay? So you're currently integrating your shadow. So these could be people, there's that set energy, right? The war and mischief type energy. Yeah, 432 does not attract 573. There's set here, trickster, sacred trickster. Okay, they're underestimating your spiritual team. This is itchy now. Anubis. Okay? They're underestimating your spiritual team. We have this trickster, see? Spiritual hygiene. Because you're up on your spiritual hygiene. So that trickster, this does not attract this. See, they're trying to... So that copycat energy does not attract the authenticity that they want. Maybe even the assets that they want, or the material gains that they want. That copy-paste energy does not attract what they want. And they're underestimating your spirit team, because you are the true oracle, and you're keeping up with your spiritual hygiene, and you're universally spoiled. Woo! Well, spiritual royalty. Universally spoiled and spiritual royalty. Hold on. I've got some evil eye there. Okay, we back. What can I say, man? I know. It's triggering. Anyways, accuracy is outrageous, yo. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger, man. Accuracy is outrageous. You're so accurate, too. If you fuck with me, I might just change your life. That's what I say to everybody. Let's get you crack-a-lacking in that authenticity, honey. Let's go. That's funny, because I want everybody to manifest their highest dreams. Anubis. Accuracy is outrageous. I know. I already know. I just know. Okay? I be knowing. I be knowing things. I be knowing who is who in the spiritual realm. I know who comes to me. I know the past life connections. And not only that, and I don't want to be sounding very egoic, but spirit knows I'm not. But I can also see that in others too. Like, I be knowing what they need. Just be knowing what they need, honey. Oh, and I act accordingly. And the only reason I be knowing what they need is because of past life gifts and because I follow orders. Strict orders, honey. Okay? So we have Anubis. If you fuck with me, I just might change your life. Quantum jumping. And I don't say that to be like, oh, I'm not. Okay, I make mistakes too, honey. Like, come on, I ain't gonna burn me. But I do be knowing, and I gotta give myself credit where credit's due. So, and I don't do that a lot. I don't like doing that, but I gotta do it more often, because that's showing self-love. So again, the collective, you guys might be needing to show yourself self-love. Oh, okay, I get it. Showing yourself self-love. Like, what is that? Not authenticating, but what is that? When you, oh, like validating yourself. Not really validating yourself either, but acknowledging yourself, right? Okay, what's the quantum jumping? Okay, relax. It's all healed, so it's not itchy because it's not healed. Anyway, quantum jumping. Okay, there'll always be a fan. See, we're quantum jumping from this. Protection. Well, because they're meant to be. They're meant to be watching you like a hawk. It's supposed to happen that way. Because they inadvertently stumble into their authenticity. It's part of your gift here. Of being a master shaman and a healer. And we're talking master healers here. Okay, I'm not even going to go and flip the script. Master healers, master intuitives, master prophets, oracles, whatever you call yourself, but y'all be masters at whatever it is and however it is you do it. It comes very naturally to you. Okay, dirty looks. Dirty looks. Some people can't even look at you. Yeah, you stand out vibrationally from others. See, this is that God put you in this place for a reason. You're not going anywhere. As many dirty looks as they want to give you, you're not going anywhere. Some people are just sick of seeing you, ass. Anubis. Okay? Accuracy is outrageous. I know. Some people can't even look you in the eye. They can't. And they asking them, what? I keep running into this person. Pissing me off. Because you're a vibrational translation. You stand out vibrationally. This does not attract what they want. See, they're underestimating your spirit team. Trickster is a sacred trickster. Because they want it so bad. Like, you just trigger them so bad. Like, they want... And I don't even think they know consciously what they want. But their soul knows what they want. So, I don't think they consciously aware of what it is that they want from you. So they try and this copy paste, and they don't understand what it is or what they want from you, but it's the vibration, it's the heart chakra, the underestimated power of the heart of authenticity. That's what their soul is craving. But the ego is so clouded in a karmic trench, caught up in the ruins of the ego. The soul is really trying to break through that thick thing. So you keep getting brought up, keep getting shown, they just don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. And this is why you got to be a strong person who can read between the many layers, the many lines, to know the higher perspective of why it is you're doing what you're doing. Okay, collective? So keep going, my little warriors. All right? They just surrounded everywhere they look. They can't get rid of you. Hoi! Okay. So yeah, keep going, little warriors. All right, you're doing a fantastic job. A very fantastic job. Okay? And just know that your past lives may be layering right now. So you might be getting like a lot of flashbacks. I know I am. A lot of flashbacks. A lot of like, I've been through this before with you. Okay. You know? So that's what's going on. I recommend these. I do recommend those. They're very pretty. Oh. Anyway, collective, if that resonated with y'all badasses, hit up that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe, and I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Peace.